So a quick way, a nice technique that like to use to raise my vibration is breath work. Breath work is great for just giving you that quick little raise that you might need in that moment. And there's one technique known as box breathing. It's when you inhale for a count of 4, you hold it for a count of 4, and you release it for a count of 8. So it looks like a box. It's 4 seconds on each side. Okay, so 4 to inhale, you hold it for 4, and then you release it for a count of 8 in your mind. You do that a couple times, and that will instantly, especially when you're very high strung or maybe stressed, or you feel like you're going through something really emotional in that moment, you can kind of train your body to use its respiration to bring your nervous system and body into alignment. The yoga actually, breath work is a key component of the yoga. And yoga actually works with the body chakras as well. It's about using the breath to move energy through the body.
I hear in yoga, I hear a lot of namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Can you tell me more about what that means?
Namaste is more like the peace within you, the inner peace within you. Sometimes you'll hear in other cultures, maybe they'll say, I bow to the Buddha in you. It's an acknowledgement of the divinity that is within you. It's an honor and respect, because the divine in you is also the divine that shines in me. Namaste.
So it's fair to say yoga culture aligns well with chakra, meditation.
Absolutely.
It's holistic, wellness and...
It absolutely does. There are many different healing modalities, and yoga is one that just blends in well with the chakras. It focuses on, different chakras in the body, releasing tension, moving energy, right? And it helps us do that through different poses, just being still in those moments. It requires strength. It requires focus. It helps you be in the present moment. So for some people who may find it difficult to meditate because they can't clear their mind, if I'm holding a pose and I'm focusing on holding this pose while I'm trying to stay in stillness, it may help me meditate just a little bit better. So my son, one of his favorite ways to meditate is to do yoga, because he likes to move. He's an active being, and stillness is kind of hard for a 9-year-old. So if I can give him a pose and challenge him to hold it while he's doing breath work, his mind is completely focused on everything in the now, holding this pose while working on the breath, but his mind is exactly where I want it. It's in the now. It's not in the future of what he's got to go do, or in the past and what he didn't do. It's right here, right now, in this moment.
So is that let's say a good way for someone who's trying to get into meditation? Is that a good way to start? Is through yoga? Or, yeah.
Well, there are some, I would highly recommend that if you're going to start with yoga, you do it with somebody who is trained, because there are, body requirements, and it gets into flexibility of the body and all of that. And you never want to hurt yourself, right? Because a lot of times, we'll stretch and we'll pull harder than we know that our bodies can take, but that your body's speaking to you, you know what I mean? So if you're feeling resistance there, embrace that, breathe into it. Don't push harder and resist, right? So I think with yoga, it does help the mind kind of accept the now, listen to the body, take a moment to hear.